After its debut as weightlifting in the Tokyo 1964 Paralympic Games, the sport, now known as powerlifting, expanded from just male lifters with a spinal cord injury to include athletes with physical impairments that affect their lower limbs or hips, or athletes with short stature. Female powerlifters made their Paralympic debut in 2000. Powerlifting is the ultimate test of upper body strength, and you'll often see athletes lifting more than 3 times their own body weight. Powerlifters are split into 10 different categories based on body weight for each gender. Powerlifting consists of one discipline, a bench press. Unlike the able-bodied sport where athletes use their feet on the floor to assist the bench press, Paralympic athletes lie totally flat on a completely different style of bench. Each competitor has 2 minutes to complete their attempt. When the lifter has the bar under full control, they must wait until they receive the command, start. Start! Then they have to lower the bar in a controlled manner and definitively stop it on the chest. Next, they press it upwards, lock out both elbows simultaneously and hold the bar under control until the referees command to wrap. At least 2 white lights are required from 3 referees for a good lift. A red light indicates a bad lift. Athletes have 3 attempts, and the winner is the athlete that lifts the heaviest weight. In the 3rd round, 2 weight changes are permitted. The weight change can be higher or lower. No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker, and/or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Representing France, Axel Bourlon. Representing Egypt, Taha Abdul-Majid. Representing People's Republic of China.
So on we go. It is Group A of this men's 54 kg final in Tbilisi at these 9th World Powerlifting Championships. Hello again from Will Downing, and the titles to be decided in the next hour. But the defending champion Vladimir Krivulya has not started this competition. And the European champion Ali Jawad of Great Britain has hung up his bar. Sheriff Osman, the world record holder in this, but he is in a different category. Paskalis Koulamoglu of Greece, the junior world record holder. Likewise, those world records have gone back a while. In terms of the field that we do have, we are without the world, European and African champions as they currently stand, but we still have the Paralympic champion David Dekcharev of Kazakhstan, who's going high, very high. Pan Am champion Jean-Marie France of Brazil, he's in it as well, plus the Asian Games champion Baran Guen going for Vietnam. Our referees, Alessia Paruk, Luis Gustavo Lete and Assam Sari Ali Al-Zubi. And here's the jury, already in the call room. The top 2 from Tokyo here. The bronze medalist Bako Christos
Please welcome
is
the
not.
technical officials for this session. Chief referee
ready to go. So ready to go then. Group A, men's 54 kg. The countdown is on for the medals.
4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for powerlifting? The bar is ready. First athlete in the A session, 150 kilos. Konstantin Panasuk.
So here we go. Konstantin Panasuk of Ukraine. Last World Championship seeing him secure his lifetime best of 156 kilos. He finished 6th there. He won a team bronze when they debuted that competition there. It's on again here on the last day. 4th in the last Europeans in Berg-sur-Mer. Bronze in the Agro World Cup in 2017. 6th in Tokyo at the Paralympic Games. Born in Odessa, lives just outside now in Ovidiopol, and silver in this year's Manchester World Cup. 4th in the Dubai World Cup in June. Panasuk aiming for 150. Again, wasted no time in doing it and in lifting it. And that's him straight away. Right at the top of the rankings. Panasuk could have gone for 155, that's what the original target was, but he went lower and got it. Nice shoes. 150, he's into the lead.
The bar is ready.
Axel Bourlon of France going for 153, lifetime best set in Tokyo at the Paralympic Games of 165. Bourlon, the Paralympic silver medalist, just as he did in the Europeans in his major championship debut in Berg-sur-Mer 3 years ago. Originally was looking at 160, but wanting something a bit more manageable now. So 153 for Bourlon to go into the lead. No, all three against, and it's the press sequence from them all that the referees are dissatisfied with.
Spotter loaders, please, 155 kilos. A technical challenge has been requested on the behalf of Team France. chest sequence, press sequence, it has been rejected. Still no lift.
They appealed. Technical challenge you'll have heard, which is something that we're not privy to
155 kilos, rack height 13.
in our part of the arena. It was turned down anyway. João Maria França of Brazil. 151 his lifetime best, and he's looking to break it immediately at 155.
His first attempt, 155 kilos.
162 he was looking at originally, not now.
Studied law.
The reigning Pan Am champion. 6th at this year's Paralympic Games. The America's champion too from Bogota 2018. No mark here in the Tbilisi World Cup in the run-up to the Paralympics. 10th in his last World Championships in Nur Sultan. He'd finished 9th in Mexico City. Still a lot of time on the side. This for 155. No, and they've all gone against him on the chest sequence.
Spotter loaders, 156 kilos, rack height 6.
Didn't hang around there. Didn't linger around the chest at all, so has to fix that for the next time. Stanislav Shakiev, Kazakhstan, going for 156, which is just underneath his lifetime best of 160 from the Bangkok World Cup. Teammate of the Paralympic champion, wasn't in the Paralympics himself, as it's only one per country in that. That lifetime best in the Bangkok World Cup won him the gold there. 17th in the last Worlds in Nur Sultan. His coach, Baktibek Rizbayev, lives in Kizilorda in Kazakhstan. So this for 156. And he's got 156, and he's into the lead. All three for him, a whiteout.
Spotter loaders, we need 157 kilos, rack height 13.
Looking good. It's only once been in a global championship before and finished way down. So he's deliberately looked to get into heavier weights here. He's got into Group A, and he leads in Group A, and especially thanks to those early misses. Taha Abdel Majid, now of Egypt, the Paralympic bronze medalist at London 2012, didn't compete in Rio in 2016, was 4th, just missed out on the medals in Tokyo, being the African Championship silver and bronze medalist previously. Abdel Majid missed out by 1 kilo. He was in the bronze medal position until Bako Christos went 165 compared to Abdel Majid's 164 in the last round.
Majid trains 2 times a day, started in the sport in 2001.
There were 7 who were lifting for medals in that final round in Tokyo. That sounds like good televisual entertainment to me. Borlon and Bako Christos both got 165, Abdel Majid got 164, Choi missed 164, Panasiuk missed 163. They all could have come away with medals. They all had big prospects of it. Abdelmajid 157. Seconds. 172 is lifetime best. There's 15 kilos down from it at 157. And it's good. 3 out of 3. And he is our new leader.
Water loaders, please, 160 kilos. Rack height 12.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Silver in this year's Dubai World Cup, gold there twice previously, lives in Cairo. Is with the Telecom Egypt club and didn't phone that one in.
People's Republic of China. First attempt, Yang Jinlang.
Very strong lift, and he is our new leader. Yang Jinlang of China. Only once a major championship medalist in the Asia Oceania Championships in Kitakyushu 3 years ago. 4th in the 2017 World Championships in Mexico City. No mark in Nur Sultan. Zhang Fei Na is coach. 160 his target for the lead. 181 is lifetime best.
Young's international debut happened in 2017 World Championships, where he placed 4th.
We're going up as high as 175 in this opening round, so this for immediate medal contention. Yang at 160. And he's got it, 3 out of 3. A whiteout for Yang Jinlang. And he leads.
Spotter loaders, we need 170 kilos, rack height 12.
Game on. We've had 6 lifts in Group A so far and 4 have been good. Next up, Binh An Nguyen of Vietnam. It's been 6 years since that lifetime best at the Asian Championships. 183 that was, going for 170 here. But Nguyen, the reigning Asian Games and Southeast Asian Games champion, the latter from 2017. It's also the reigning Asia Oceania champion. No mark in the last Worlds, having won silver in Mexico City, 4th in Dubai in 2014. Anytime he's on the bench, he's capable and searching for a medal. Binh An Nguyen for Vietnam, 170 to hit the front. Got it raised solidly, but not cleanly, and they all going against the chest sequence on that. All 3 of them. Didn't compete in
Spotter loaders.
Tokyo.
All red plates. 175
Coached by
kilos,
Hong
red
Fook
plate 3.
Nguyen, based in Ho Chi Minh City. Didn't hang around the chest enough. That's an easy enough thing to fix. Here is the Paralympic champion for Kazakhstan, David Degtyarev.
David Degtyarev.
Asian Games silver in 2018, following Asia Oceania Championship bronze in Kitakyushu. He has won gold here this year in the World Cup in Tbilisi. David Degtyarev. So this for the lead for 175, which is 1 kilo heavier than his Paralympic winning weight. That was 174 in Tokyo. He's beaten that already. Is that another gold? 3 out of 3, a whiteout, 175, and he leads. Tokyo gold, knocking on the door of Tbilisi gold. David Degtyarev leading for Kazakhstan on 175. Yang in second for China, 160. Taha Abdelmajid of Egypt in third for 157. Shakiev of Kazakhstan, 156. Could be a couple of Kazakh medals here. Certainly looks as if they're definitely going to get one anyway. Round 2 about to get underway. Kostiantin Panishuk for Ukraine, going for 155, lifted 155 in Tokyo. 156 is lifetime best. Subsequently missed 163, which only would have seen him climb from 6th to 5th in the Paralympics.
1 minute.
So Panasiuk for 155, and he would stay 5th if he gets it anyway. He's 5th already. Looked for him a little bit of a struggle at the end.
Good lift.
But a clean one. Clean bill of health. White lights, 3 of them. A whiteout. Panasiuk stays 5th, but it improves his medal chances. 157 is bronze right now. He's only 2 kilos away from that.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. The athlete, João França Jr., Brazil, 155 kilos, second attempt.
João Maria França for Brazil. From Natal in the north, his coach is Carlos Williams. There was that no mark here in the World Cup earlier in the year, but he won the World Cup in Abuja last year. The reigning Americas and Pan Am champion. And he's going for 155 again. Missed it in the opening round. This would put him into 5th.
One minute.
It's 155 for France. And he's got it.
Good lid. France Junior.
From all angles, it looked good. He goes into the top 5.
157 kilos.
France 6th at the Paralympic Games, 10th in the last World Championships in Nur Sultan, 9th in the one before that in Mexico City. He's improving all the time.
The bar ready. France, 157 kilos.
Next up for France, Axel Bourlon. Chance to go into the bronze medal position. Now he missed 153 in the opening round, going for 157 this time to put him into the top 3. The Tokyo silver medalist in the Paralympics in September. Of Handy Sport Rouennais, Mehdi Orizata's coach. Has been his regular coach for a few years. 157 then. Yes, he's got it. 3 out of 3 for Bourlon. And he rockets up the table. He's in the bronze medal position now. He's knocked down Taha Abdelmajid on the head-to-head in terms of body weight. Only by a matter of 140 grams. Certainly getting tight as it was in Tokyo. There's only 5 kilos between 2nd and 7th right now. And if Nguyen is successful later on, well, it's only going to be 5 kilos between 3rd and 8th. And the big battle will be for bronze. Right now there's a big battle for silver and bronze. How many fancy taking on the Taliev in top spot? For now, I'm not so sure anyone wants to. Taha Abdelmajid going for Egypt here and a chance to go into the silver medal position. Aiming for 161. 172 is lifetime best. Now that would challenge our leader. So maybe could go much higher in the last round, depending what the Taliev does in this second round, depending what Abdelmajid does in this second round. Currently Young in the silver medal position on 160, Bourlon in bronze on 157, Abdelmajid on 157 in 4th, Shakiev 5th on 156, France Panisyuk both 155. It is that tight. Might be about to get even more so. Abdelmajid 161. That a strained effort. It's 2-1 for him though. The 1 vote down for bar control, but he's okay. He is up into the silver medal position. Taha Abdelmajid, Paralympic bronze medalist in London 2012. World bronze in 2010 in Kuala Lumpur. He's never had a global silver before. At the moment, he is there. He is right there. Nice lift.
Bars ready. Representing Kazakhstan, 161 kilos, Stanislav Shakiv.
Stanislav Shakiev of Kazakhstan, currently in 5th. The 1.560 he's got, aiming for 1.61. In terms of the body weight, at the head-to-head with Abdelmajid, he is 40 grams heavier. So would miss out in their head-to-head by 40 grams. Shakiev has never lifted this in competition before. He's peaked at 160. This is 161. 160 wouldn't get him in the top 3. 161 would if he gets it. He's got that raised. Is it good? It is 2-1. The vote down again for bar control, and a different referee from the previous lift, by the way. So he's made it. Shakiev clears 161 to go above Young and to go into the bronze medal position. Nice lift. He's worked that one out well.
Bar is ready, 165 kilos. People's Republic of China, Yang Jing.
So the man who's been knocked out of the medals trying to get back in there, and Yang Chenlang is aiming for second spot again here with 165. .181's his lifetime best. The problems of the previous World Championship eliminated when he didn't register a mark in Nur Sultan, 4th in Mexico City. Chen Lang had attempts in the 180s, 183, 183, 185. That didn't score for him in the previous Worlds in Nur Sultan. Right now, 165 would put him into the silver medal position. It's a strong lift as he aims for his best ever result, and he's being helped 2-1 in his favour, and he goes into the silver medal position and only Diktariev above him. Good quality lifting by Young. Still has good amount of work to do. 185 had he got it to Nur Sultan right in the last round would have earned him bronze. Might not have to lift that at all this time to get silver. 165 has him there with 1 round to go, but right now it's looking like a 6-way battle for the silver medal and bronze too. How many are challenging for gold? That depends on the lift after this, but now Bin An Nguyen for Vietnam going for 170 again. As world silver, and in terms of the Asian game, he's a 3-time reigning continental champion for the Asian Games, Asia Oceania Championships, and the ASEAN, the Southeast Asian Para Games. the latter from 2017. 2019 ones were due to happen in early 2020, and things happen. 2021 editions bumped to 2022 for now. Maybe early 2023. 170, second attempt, Gwen. This to go into the silver medal position. No, and again, they're all against him on the chest sequence this time. All three voted him down for that, so he's in a bit of bother. Trying to avoid a wipeout. It's a struggle. No mark in his last Paralympic Games in Rio. No mark in his last World Championships in Nur Sultan. If he'd scored there, he'd have been up into the silver medal position. And the pressure's really on now, and maybe doubly so, because in terms of weight, he's currently the closest challenger to David Detaliev. Detaliev due to go for 178. 175 he's cleared. Gwen has had a couple of goes at 170 and missed out both. And here is our leader, the Paralympic champion, knocking on the door of being world champion, David Detaliev of Kazakhstan. 175 he's cleared, this going for 178. A 185 lifter in his time. .174 earned him Tokyo gold.
Paralympics in Tokyo.
178 would give him a lead of 13 kilos. And if the attempts for the third round get locked in, then he is already the new world champion. This would be the icing on the cake. And it is. Round 3 can be the cherry on top. 178, that will win him the world title for sure. Nobody right now wants to challenge it. 175, 178, and he's on the brink of succeeding Vladimir Krivolya, a DNS for the RPC at the Tbilisi World Powerlifting Championships. 2 perfect lifts, 2 whiteouts. He leads by a long way. 13 kilos clear. Detaliev is for Kazakhstan in the gold medal position. Yang in silver for China right now. Abdelajid in the bronze medal position for Egypt on the head-to-head only right now. And of Shaktiev. Final round, and every lift from here on in is aiming for a medal. Panasiuk is down in 7th, but if he gets this, he goes into the bronze medal position. So every single lift in this final round has got a medal in mind, and we don't usually see that. It's how tightly packed they've been, how competitive it's been, the quality, depth of the pack. So can he start off going into 3rd? No, is the answer. Press sequence went wrong. And he's the first of the 8 gunning for medals to bow out without a medal. He's 7th, could fall to 8th depending how Gwen does later on. So with those attempts in the 3rd round, Detaliev has won. Who wins everything else? That is completely up in the air.
Representing Brazil, João França Jr., 161 kilos, 3rd attempt.
João Maria França of Brazil going for the bronze.
from the 2019 Parapans in Lima, Peru.
So 161 is target to go into the bronze medal position. He's already beaten his lifetime best today. He's added 4 onto that. This to increase it by another 6. So the first 4 lifters in this final round are trying to merely get into 3rd. Then we've got a whole load of battling going on for the silver medal. Gian Maria Franza, he's right at the limit of his ability. A real stretch on the way up. The bar control was gone. The press sequence has been called against him too, as well as a bar control, and he doesn't get it. It's all 3 against. It's a strikeout at 161. He stays in 6th, but he's shown ambition. He had to show ambition. Same with Panasiuk. Just getting away from him there. Halted. Wasn't clean, a clear, a straighter, true, and 0 for 3 going from there. Now Axel Bourlon, the Paralympic silver medalist, going for 162, which would be a new lifetime best by 1. And this again would put him above Shaktiev and Abdelmajid outright by a kilo. He's aiming for bronze. What a result in Tokyo in the first place, getting the Paralympic Games silver. No, it's 2 and against, and both in the press and the chest sequence. It's not ale, I'm afraid. So he had to go for it, doesn't get it, stays on 157.
66 kilos. Rack height 13.
Bourlon actually lifted 165 for that Paralympic silver. That's his lifetime best. So every attempt from here on in, considerations for the silver medal. 2 of those going for silver are outside the medals. But right now in 3rd, just to fend the rest off and to defend his current placing, Taha Abdelmajid of Egypt, 166 he's looking for. And we got 161.
And a 4th place finish at the Tokyo Olympics.
3 times in global championships. He's finished 4th. Twice he's won bronzes. The 2010 Worlds, the London 2012 Paralympic Games. 166 his target. And he's going now because Shakiev, who had been thinking about 163 and aiming for the bronze, now suddenly wants to try 168 and go for silver. And it would still be an attempt at silver even if Abdelmajid gets this. He's currently
1 minute.
3rd. This to go above Young into 2nd. Aiming for the silver medal. Young would have another say after that, and Shakiev and Gwen all still enough time, 25 seconds for composure and glory. Nobody's Lifted successfully in round 3 yet. Has he got control of this one though, Abdelmajid? Took its time in the way up. Oh, it's 2-1 against, and it's the press sequence that in both cases have been called against him. And it was that press on the uplift that just wasn't tidy enough.
Spotter loaders, please. 168 kilos. Rack height 6.
He had got it raised, just not cleanly, and that's 4 misses now in a row. In this final round, it definitely would have changed the complexion of the competition had even one of those been good.
The bar is ready, representing Kazakhstan.
So Shakiev had been thinking about 163. That would have been an attempt at bronze, and it still would be an attempt at bronze, but now going for 168. He's looking for the silver medal. 160, his lifetime best, has already been surpassed. 168 he's had a go at. Didn't qualify for the Tokyo Paralympic Games. 17th in the last World Championships. He'll be at least 12 places higher, and he's hoping 14.
Second place. There are still a number of athletes to come, though.
3 to lift after this. This to jump from 4th to silver. 168 kilos for Shakiev. An immense weight for Shakiev, and all against that, all on the press. And for our middle referee, also bar control was an issue. So they're all pushing it. All 5 have missed in this last round. They were all looking for a medal. Shakiev won't get one here. He's 4th at best. At worst it'll be 5th.
Ready, representing People's Republic of China. 3rd attempt, Yang Jinlang.
And those misses leave Yang Jinlang in the curious position that he's in 2nd. His attempt is a good leap of 7 kilos, and he would stay 2nd. He has a medal. There's only one who can surpass him now, and that's Gwen. So it will be a bronze, at least for Yang, and he'll hope silver. It's his first global medal, 4th in the 2017 Worlds. No mark for him in Nur Sultan, where he was trying to get up into the top 3. Went too high. He was targeting the 180s there. Well, that would have been, at best, bronze. 180 here would be gold. And if Yang misses this,
1 minute.
and if Gwen misses the next one, then 161 will have won bronze here. Quite a contrast from 2 years ago. Yang Jinlang of China, 172. Already has a medal guaranteed, not sure the colour. This will certainly help it being silver. That's a nice looking lift. It's a good looking lift. It's a good lift. 2-1 in his favour. Yang goes to 172. Still 9 kilos off his lifetime best. It will be his first global medal. It may still yet be silver. A very, very impressive piece of control, power and execution from the Chinese athlete. He has improved on his 4th place of 4 years ago. the Asia Oceania Championship bronze medalist in Kitakyushu 3 years ago
Vietnam.
from Jiangsu province. Silver for him if Nguyen can't do it himself. He's going for 173. And Nguyen has to go for 173 because 172 would have been bronze. In terms of the body weight, Young is 30 grams lighter in body weight on the head-to-head. So, 173 his target. This for the silver medal, or it will be nothing. World silver in Mexico City. This for another one. 173. Run.
No
2-1 against.
Win 173
Agony
kilos.
on the press sequence, and it's wipeout for him. It was either going to be a silver or nothing, and it is nothing. He doesn't even get a placing. Unfortunate for Nguyen. And that I make it in his last 4 global championships, 3 wipeouts and a silver.
186.
He was on the limit throughout, and he could have started very low if he wanted to, but he was looking to contend for medals straight away, and he did that. But he couldn't get anything registered. A couple of 170s, and that's a 173. No mark for Bun An Nguyen. So here is our new world champion. The new Paralympic champion too, David Diktaryev of Kazakhstan.
Thank you. The bar is loaded for David Degterio, Kazakhstan.
178,
186
winning
kilos.
him
Currently,
the gold,
Asian record is
186 for a
185
lap of
kilos.
honour.
An Asian record continental attempt for David Degterio.
He is the Asian record holder on 185, and that was set, guess where? Here in Tbilisi at the World Cup in May. The title is his. His first ever World Championship medal. Asian Games silver, Oceania bronze. He's the Paralympic champion. He's now the world champion. This for an Asian record. 186.
No
It was
lose.
too much, all 3
Degterio.
against. It was the press sequence, 2 of the 3 going against, and the chest for the other referee.
This concludes the third
But he is
round.
the world champion, David Diktaryev. 2 major honours available in 2021, and he's taken them both. His first big titles, Paralympic champion, now world champion, David Diktaryev for Kazakhstan. And he was so close to getting the new Asian record of 186. David Diktaryev takes the world title for Kazakhstan, 178 his best attempt. Yang the silver for China, his first world championship medal on 172. And on the head-to-head, a body weight of 30 grams, Taha Abdulmajid takes the world championship bronze ahead of Shakiev of Kazakhstan in 4th. The Paralympic silver medalist Axel Bourlon finishing 5th for France. Jean-Maria França of Brazil in 6th. And all of those who missed out in the medals in Group A went for medals, including Nguyen. It was a really fine competition, and only Yang successful in the final round, and even if he missed that, it still would have been the silver medal for him with that 165. And these three all securing their best result at a World Championship. Only Abdelmajid had a World Championship medal before today, and it was bronze in 2010. So for the top two, their first ever World Championship medal, and for the third placer, a first World Championship medal in over a decade. So you can't say it's the same names always up there. Dektarov takes the gold for Kazakhstan. Young the silver for China. Abdelmajid the bronze for Egypt. And the victory ceremony is on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for the World Senior Championships in the men's up to 54 kilo category.
It all started 3 hours, 40 minutes ago. And now the victory ceremony for the men's 54 kg. The top two winning their first ever World Championship medal. And in the case of Taha Abdelmajid, a World Championship bronze to join the medal of the same colour that he won 11 years ago in Kuala Lumpur.
Silver medalist, representing People's Republic of China.
161 he lifted in round two. It's the first major championship medal also for Yang Jing Lang. On a global basis, his previous best result, fourth in the World Championships in 2017, bronze in the Asia Oceania Championships 3 years ago, and the new world champion, the new Paralympic champion, David Dektarov. 178 kilos he lifted.
Everyone,
A very impressive performance.
for the national
heavier than his winning lift in Tokyo. He's taken the honours for Kazakhstan.
Congratulations to the medalists.
Well, what a final round that was, because all 8 in this group with the final lift were aiming to win a medal. And that is a real rarity. Takhtarev has had the year of his life. Paralympic champion for the first time, world champion for the first time. And those his first global medals. Yang Jinlang, the silver for China, and Abdelmajid, the bronze for Egypt. That was a scintillating competition. Lot to enjoy about that. And in 1 hour 15 minutes time at 3 p.m. Tbilisi time, Georgian time, at 3 p.m. the women's 50 kg final. That is 11 a.m. GMT. It is midday, high noon, Central European time. And that's when the women's action will get underway. Again, 3 groups. Catch you then.
Benissimo, io non sono lì, voglio arrivarci. In questo momento credo che la cosa più importante sia continuare ad allenarmi sempre di più, sempre meglio. Siamo agli sgoccioli, diamo il massimo per arrivare alla miglior condizione possibile e a scrivere un altro tassello in più di storia. Buongiorno, benvenuti nella mia casa. Faccio è andarmi a pesare
900 grammi sopra.
Ovviamente in Italia non è facile mangiare così sano, pizzerie, panifici, ovunque, è ancora più difficile, però l'unico modo per calare di peso è con l'insalata. Sto dedicando gli ultimi 6-7 mesi per preparare l'Olimpiade al meglio. Di massima mi alleno 2 volte al giorno, tutti i giorni tranne il sabato e la domenica faccio solo un allenamento. I 90 kg sono il mio primo step, poi faccio circa 6 ripetizioni, poi salgo a 120, 140, 160 fino all'allenamento del giorno. appunto, oltre appunto a fare l'atleta, sto studiando economia in università qui a Roma. Un po' stressato, lo ammetto, però è una cosa che davvero mi piace. Tutte volte le persone mi dicono come fai ad essere così positivo, come fai ad andare avanti, non se ne do una piede in gambe. In realtà la domanda che mi viene è un'altra, e come fai tu? Possono raggiungere gli obiettivi. E nel mio caso il mio perché era di arrivare alla Paralimpiade nel miglior tempo possibile, nella miglior forma possibile. Lo sport in realtà mi ha permesso a sua volta di perfetto. Mantenere traccia di questi dati dei senso bar è fondamentale perché vi dà un modo oggettivo di poter tracciare delle alzate, quindi magari secondo la velocità, secondo magari anche il numero di centimetri che ogni alzata diciamo permette di confrontare questi dati e capire effettivamente il giorno magari dove eravamo un po' più in forma, il giorno dove eravamo meno in forma, senza distorsioni diciamo esterne. Mi ha permesso effettivamente di fare level up, misurare in modo super preciso i miei punti diciamo di deficit, quale muscolo che doveva avere magari il preciso compito di compensare quella zona. L'obiettivo ovviamente è continuare a capire ancora di più ogni minimo dettaglio che può fare la differenza per arrivare appunto nella miglior condizione possibile ai prossimi giochi olimpici. Non esiste la perfezione, ma si può sempre migliorare. Diciamo che non ho ancora ben realizzato ciò che andremo a fare a Tokyo. È una cosa che davvero l'ho solo vissuta nei miei sogni. Quando ho saputo che sono andato a Tokyo è stata l'effettiva conferma di tanto lavoro, tanto sacrificio fatto negli anni, quindi significa semplicemente compensare, tutti lavorano è l'unica cosa.
Now for the European senior record. It looks good and it is!
Vado a Tokyo come il quarto sul ranking mondiale, è indescrivibile. Il mio unico potere segreto era nella mia mente. L'idea di voler fare un record del mondo mi ha portato ad allenarmi al massimo per farlo. L'idea di voler giocarmi una Paralimpiade mi ha portato ad potermela giocare. Probabilmente uno dei pensieri per me importanti è riflettere del perché sto facendo tutto questo, del perché ho iniziato questo sport, del perché effettivamente io voglio arrivare in alto. Nel mio caso il mio perché è quello di dimostrare alle persone che tutto è possibile, in ogni ambito della vita, non ci sono tante difficoltà. Quindi mostrare con i risultati, questo sicuramente mi dà quel qualcosa in più nell'aiutare appunto le persone.